holiday season officially kicks off at Disneyland this Friday, November 14th. Here's a look at the Disneyland holiday entertainment schedule and my honest opinion on what's worth your time. In the past, I have experienced every holiday activity and event that I am about to show you because this year there are no new entertainment offerings during the holiday season. But even though there's nothing brand new, there are still amazing things to see and do. First up, happening daily in the Fantasyland Theater, you can find holiday fun with Santa and Friends. This area is located just across from It's a Small World and is open daily from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And this is an area where I think it's definitely worth your time to stop by. In this area, there's actually several different things that happen, but I think the most important thing is that this is where you can meet Santa at Disneyland. Plus, you can also see some other special characters out for photos, and it's a fun area to hang out in where you can sing along to Christmas carols and see some daytime snowfall. Next on the list is something else that I definitely would not skip, and that's the Christmas Fantasy Parade. This parade actually happens twice daily at 3 p.m. and 5:15 p.m. I personally prefer the earlier parade, but I know that some people prefer to watch the parade when it's a little bit darker. Either way, regardless of what time you watch the parade, do not skip the Christmas Fantasy Parade. I feel like this is the #1 most important offering that Disneyland has. And this year actually marks the 30th anniversary of a Christmas Fantasy Parade, so I hope that they add some extra offerings to the parade because of that, but even if they don't, even the old regular version of the parade is still really great and something you're not going to want to skip. And now for the first entertainment offering that I would skip is the 5 o'clock daily tree lighting. The tree lighting lasts less than a minute, and personally I think it's a bit of a waste of time to stand around waiting just to see the tree light up when it's just as fun to me to see it once it's already lit. And along the same lines, there's also a holiday lighting ceremony daily at 5 p.m. in front of It's a Small World. If I was going to pick between the two, I would pick the It's a Small World holiday lighting because I think it's bigger and more exciting. But with that being said, it's still very short, and I don't personally think it's worth the time to wait around just to watch something have the lights turn on. However, if you do want to see the lights turn on and get a little bit of a magic moment, there is a third option, which is Winter Enchantment, which happens on Sleeping Beauty's castle. Winter Enchantment happens nightly at 7:30 and 8:30 p.m. If you watch Winter Enchantment from directly in front of the castle, you will get to see this magic moment. And if you want to experience Winter Enchantment from Main Street USA, you will get to see projections up and down the side of Main Street USA on the buildings, and you will also get to see it snow. And for the final Disneyland specific entertainment offering during the holidays, we have the Believe in Holiday Magic Fireworks Spectacular. This happens once nightly at 9:30 p.m. Most crowds will gather on Main Street USA to watch this fireworks spectacular. Definitely think it's worth your time to watch the fireworks, but I personally prefer to watch them in front of Rivers of America or at It's a Small World, where it is much less crowded and you can still see the projections, the fireworks, and the snow. That's it for Disneyland for 2025, but if you want to see what California Adventure has to offer, I do have a separate guide for that as well.